привет! Меня зовут Люба, я из группы Eliza Day. Смотрите наше интервью на канале Belgian Jasper.
Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm Belgian Jasper. If this is your first time on the channel, hit subscribe right now. If you like cinematic metal, a band that you want to keep track of is Eliza Day from Russia. The band is about to release a new EP called Auftakt, on which, they really start a whole new era for the band. There's been some electronica influences in the past, but on this release, the band is really bringing us this powerful symphonic metal. To learn more about the release and how the band in Russia is dealing with COVID, I sat down with musical mastermind Ivan.
Ivan, thank you so much for taking the time. I know that with the time difference, it is quite late in the day right now, but I know that during the pandemic, you've been working on weird time zones. Before we go into the music, I've seen different news coming from Russia, from different parts of Russia when it comes to the pandemic. Some areas allow for music shows, even still some are completely locked down. What's the situation for you and the band right now?
We're locked down, though some top music shows like 5K or even 10K people are somehow allowed, and we have some strange and weird situations here. So if there is some money involved, some serious money, some people allow. So yeah, it's weird, but it works.
It's interesting policies. Let's just leave it at that. You've released quite recently a quarantine video.
I never wanted to leave and break my gentle prison.
Yeah.
How is it working with the band right now?
It's harder to communicate with guys, so we can't meet every week or every rehearsal. So we just communicate online, and maybe some work slows down because of that. But still, we work, we do our job.
Well, let's dig into the band and the music. For quite a few people watching this video, this might be the first introduction to Eliza Day, especially here in North America.
For sure.
For starters, so the name of the band is Eliza Day. Is that named after the story about the young lady that is murdered at the river with the roses? Okay.
Yes.
Can you explain a little bit more about the story?
We just were thinking about the name, and our vocalist Lou offered Eliza Day. We thought that it's, in my opinion, it's graceful enough to fit our music well. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never agree to give up all that makes me free.
The last single that we've heard was Dark Queen. This song was, extremely symphonic, almost cinematic. You're working right now on the third album or the third EP. Is that a good representation of what we should expect for the new music?
The last single, and the Dark Queen was like an experiment. So our previous EP, we were focusing some dance styles, some funny styles.
You mentioned that everything is a little bit delayed or everything goes a little slower with the pandemic, but when should the fans expect the new EP to come?
Well, I would love to release it in probably February, but in this tempo, I think we'll do it in April.
Okay.
Probably.
All right. Well, I mean, it's still coming relatively fast, so people can get excited.
Everything is almost ready, so we just need to
Yeah.
get everything done and release it.
The title of the release will be Auftakt. Is that correct?
Yes.
And which translates into English as something as like prequel or prelude. Is that a play on a new start or a new era for the band, or what's the meaning behind the title?
Auftakt is a gesture by the conductor. When you start the song, the first wave of the conductor is called Auftakt. So it's pre-start, and then you start by moving the hand down. So the Auftakt is moving the hands up. So yeah, we try a new style. We try something more interesting for me to do personally. So yeah, I would call it an Auftakt. So we start.
Hear me, all sinners undone, for we have a queen this night.
Unless I'm mistaken, you are one of the main songwriters in the band.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am.
And do you also write all the lyrics? Is that you?
No, lyrics. I'm the only one who speaks English at a decent level here. And Lou, our singer, writes everything in Russian. Then we pay some guys to translate it to English, and at a much better level than I would do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mentioned, Lou writes the lyrics in Russian.
Mhm.
You guys have released Russian songs also before.
Yeah, we
is
have.
that something that on the new record we should still expect to see both
No.
Russian and English lyrics?
No. Russian was an experiment. We face some anger from Russian community that they say that if you're a Russian band, you have to sing in Russian. So you
Okay.
gain popularity here. Russia is not the best English-speaking country, so they just don't understand what we want to say. And we just tried to really release a couple of songs, one cover and one original song.
Там нет меня, где на песке не пролегли твои следы.
Cover has somehow blown up. We got several millions views on Russian social media, but we have attracted the totally wrong community. So, we have attracted like old grannies Russian to our music. They enjoyed a lot the cover itself, but they say, "Why do you guys play metal? This genre is like underground. You will never get some popularity with this genre."
Там нет меня, где дым волос не затуманит белый день.
Still, we want to play symphonic metal with English lyrics, because lyrics actually matter a lot in the genre. So it has to be in English.
I gave you my time, gave you my love, but it wasn't good enough.
Obviously you're telling stories, and a band like Eliza Day, the kind of music you bring, it is almost it is a storytelling kind of music.
Mhm.
What are the stories that you want to tell?
So I make the atmosphere I want for the track, and then Lou, according to this atmosphere, tries to make a story or to interpret some of her feelings throughout the music. So yeah, it works like this.
I don't care.
Maybe we see new music in February, but
I hope so.
April might be the time that we have to wait for Auftakt to come. Is there anything else that you're working on that we should know about?
Also, my time free of Eliza Day, I work with my orchestra project, Ansia Orchestra. Well, it's like my playground for the orchestral sound, for the sound conception I want to do in Eliza Day. So yeah, I just spend my time on the playground, and then all of my best ideas are brought to Eliza Day.
Nice, nice. Ivan, I want to thank you so much for your time, and especially at this time of day
Thank
for
you too.
and answering and being so open with us. I mean, I thought that Dark Queen was a really interesting song, and like I said, I thought Inner War, at least the acoustic version so far, was very beautiful. So I am really excited to find out what's gonna be on Auftakt. So that's great. Thank you so much for your time today. I really
Thank you too.
appreciate it.
I enjoyed it.
You are awesome for watching this interview. Click right here to see more content like it and subscribe to the channel.